Hey YouTube, it is the beloved buddies event and it is on for 5 days here. And I was just looking at the event and there was two things that kind of like two or three things that caught my eyes. One, there's a lot of spawns and a few of them are good in GBL. Two, you get additional, like good amount of additional dust for catching some Pokemon. And three, there's a new Pokemon. Now the new Pokemon is not on pvpoke yet. When I'm filming this 2 days in advance. But I do just look. I'm going to go over just like some of the main series game stuff, so we can kind of just assume, and then when it drops, I'll do like a beyond the hype on it. So beyond the buddy, no, not beyond the buddy, beloved buddies event Tuesday from 10 a.m. till Saturday at 8 p.m. 2 times XP for catching. Lure modules are longer. They'll track different Pokemon such as Diglett, Slowpoke, Shelder, Dunsparce, Cutiefly, and Fomantis. And here's the dust. Additional 500 Stardust for catching Diglett, Slowpoke, Shelder, Dunsparce, Cutiefly, and Fomantis. And Shelder's already like a higher dust Pokemon. So like, I think it's like 1,000 dust Shelder. So now 1,500 dust if you put on like a star piece. So this could be a good, really good event for grinding dust if you are low on dust. So right off the bat, like even if the Pokemon are not great, you should be looking for these Pokemon to catch dust. And then, so I think this is like a good hunting event just for dust. Dhelmise, the sea creeper Pokemon, will make its debut in raids. Okay, so we don't even get it in the wild, but okay, that's still better than nothing, I guess. Wild encounters, both Nidorans, male and female, Diglett, Slowpoke, Shelder, Dunsparce, Remoraid, Mantine, Plusle, Minim, Volbeat, Illumise, Cutiefly, and Fomantis. Lots of looks like every single one can have a shiny. So if you're a shiny hunter too, you got a lot of options to hunt shinies. So it looks like it's gonna be in the 3-star raid. One is Shelder, Dweeble, Skrelp, and 3 is Slowbro, Hippowdon, and Dhelmise, and then Enamorous is in the 5. There. Okay, so there's two things. So first thing we'll do is let's start with this new Pokemon. So again, it's not on pvpoke when I'm doing this. It may be by the time you are watching this video. I mean, I'm almost positive it'll be on pvpoke by the time you're watching this video. But so I go to the main series Pokemon database just to check this stuff out. So Ghost Dark, no, sorry, not Ghost Dark, Ghost Grass. I don't know if we've seen a Ghost Grass. We've definitely seen like a Dark Grass because that's Shiftry and stuff. But I don't know if we've seen a Ghost. No, sorry. Yes, we have. Duh, Trevenant. Trevenant is a Ghost Grass. So same typing as Trevenant. Here's your weaknesses down here. So it's going to be weak to Ice, Fire on the grass, Fly on the grass, Ghost on the ghost, Dark on the ghost. And then you're going to have some resistances in normal typing, water typing, electric, grass, fighting, ground. So good amount of resistances, good amount of grass. Trevenant was very strong. Looking in stat products, well, again, we'll have to see how these stat products actually translate to the, like, again, the stat products in the game. This is why it's always tricky, and I don't, like, I can't tell by looking at this how good the Pokemon is going to be, but I can make some assumptions. The first thing is the stat products in Pokemon Go are just attack, defense, and, like, stamina. So when you open a Pokemon, I always say you want that low attack, high defense, high stamina. So the first thing I noticed is like its speed is super crap 40. We don't care about that, right? We don't care that the speed is crap because this does not have any effect on GBL. So in the main series games where it seems to be pretty stacked in a lot of these like attack and defense areas, this slow speed does not hurt us. So if they just transfer like just basically attack and defense and stuff, this could be a good stat product. Now this attack is actually quite high, 131 compared to the other 3 here. So maybe it's going to be more glass cannon-y. I don't think it'll be like a true glass cannon, but I'm thinking that, you know, actually Trevenant may be a good proxy here. Yeah, this honestly, this is something that I could like see it being. Again, we'll when it comes out, we'll have to look at it. But 127 attack, 104 defense, 131 stamina. Again, if you look directly at that, it won't be like 131, 100 and something. But again, it'll be somewhat close to that. So it does look, it is looking like a Trevenant type thing. Again, we've already gone over the typings here. Here's your weaknesses and here's your resistances. but the moveset is going to be the ultimate clincher, right? So Shadow Claw, Shadow Ball, and Seed Bomb on Trevenant, which is like one of the best fast moves in the game, a great charge move with Stab, and a decent move here with Seed Bomb, still makes this the 164 ranked Pokemon in the Great League. So that's why am I bringing this up? Because here are the moves that it gets in Sword and Shield and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. And there's, you got your Shadow Ball, you got your Energy Ball. So it could just be like a Shadow Ball, Energy Ball charge move here. And then if you look up here, it has Astonish. Now, if it gets Astonish, that makes it a little more interesting because Astonish is one of the best fast moves in the game. Going Astonish, Shadow Ball, and I would like to see like a little... Energy Ball seems a little too high energy for me. So if they go Astonish, Energy Ball, Shadow Ball, I think it's going to struggle a bit because Energy Ball will be too high energy with already having a Shadow Ball and Astonish, which hits hard but is obviously slower. So we'll have to see what move sets these get. As I said, I tried to look it up. It is not in the game yet. So when it is in the game, we'll do it Beyond the Hype. These other Pokemon. So some of these will have more play in limited cups. So like, again, the Slowbro, if you're playing the Love Cup right now, you've probably seen the Galarian Slowbro on every single one of my teams because it is fantastic and is the number 3 ranked Pokemon in the Love Cup. So Galarian, it has the Legacy Day Surf. So Galarian Slowbro. Do we even get access to Galarian Slowbro, or is this just Slowpoke? But can you evolve? No, you need the Galarian Slowpoke, right? So maybe you can't even get that. If it's just Slowbro, again, some play in here, but won't have much play in the open. Some of these I already skipped over, like Nidoqueen and Dugtrio. Dugtrio, very, very, very limited cup. Nidoqueen, How the Mighty Have Fallen. Not in Love Cup here, but in the Great League, and it's spelled properly. Nidoqueen down to 202. This was on, again, earlier, every single team because the Poison Jab, Poison Fang combo was deadly, but then they nerfed Poison Fang, so kind of made it much worse and down in the rankings. So again, get one in case it gets buffed again, but Nidoqueen, unfortunately, down the rankings. Dunsparce, again, I don't need to, not that I want to assume you've been here, but if you haven't been here, Dunsparce is one of the best safe swaps in the meta, only weak to fighting, great coverage moves, has a rollout which are buffed, and it just has 2 very, very good coverage moves. This is what makes it super, super strong. Spammy and just super, super coverage with the Drill Run, Rock Slide. You can pretty much cover almost everything with these 2 moves. So Dunsparce is one you should get. Mantine was a top 10 Pokemon before Wing Attack got nerfed. It's down to 129. Again, these are the type of Pokemon where it's like one move away from being meta because it was meta. If Wing Attack gets rebuffed again for some reason, this becomes like a top 10, 12 Pokemon again. So if you have options to get Mantine, definitely get one and hold on to it because you never know. No. Fomantis. Lurantis, I have such a love-hate relationship with it. So it's 144 in the Great League. Again, not usable for most parts. It's really fun, and I'll show you why it's fun. Fury Cutter. Very slow, very like terrible damage, but 4 energy. And these charge moves are beautiful. 35 for 84 damage, 2.4 damage per energy, and superpower 40 for 85, 2.13. So you have 2 super, super, super fast moves, one at 9 turns worth and one at 10 turns worth, right? So the fact that you can spam moves at 9 and 10 and they do over 2 damage per energy, 85 damage, is fantastic. So this thing spams like crazy. Now, the typing, grass, is terrible. Poison, bug, fire, flying, ice weakness. Grass has always been underrepresented. Again, even when the meta, there was once 12 or 13 water Pokemon in the top 20 rankings, and grass, the best grass was ranked like 85 because grass has always sucked in this meta. Again, their main strengths of the main series games does not translate to Pokemon Go. So grass has always been bad, which is why, this new Pokemon will be dependent on a couple things. But if it looks like a Trevenant, it's probably not going to be anywhere top meta. It depends on its movesets. But yeah, Lurantis is one that I always have fun using, but obviously with all the weaknesses and just the way the meta is built right now, it is unfortunately not super highly ranked, but kind of fun. I even tried to use it in the Love Cup, but yeah, 28 in the Love Cup has some strengths and weaknesses, but overall it's okay. So those are the main Pokemon: Raids, Shelter, Scrub. Oh, Scrub has play in Little Cups for starters. So Scrub in Little Cups, and then in the Ultra League, Dragology is at 48. So it's a kind of a nice one, and it's got like a nice coverage with Water and Dragon. Dragons are always kind of strong in the Ultra League and Master League, so grab a Scrub for Great League and Ultra League. Obviously, the IVs are not what you want to be in raids. And then if you want to test out this new Pokemon, I guess I'm doing my first raid in a while. And just to clarify, because I looked at the rankings, this is how out of it I am with Master League, because I haven't played in probably like 8 or 9 seasons really now since they made it all XL. I said Enamorus is like down in the 40 something rank, so it's probably not that good. A lot of people said that yes, it's that low, but against the main meta it is actually quite strong. So 17 and 17 against the main meta, but when you go to its wins, you get a lot of what the meta is, right? Dialga, Dragonite, Zygarde, Yveltal, Groudon, Rhyperior, Primarina, not Primarina, but Giratina, Palkia. So you do actually have a lot of wins against the main meta. You also have some really hard losses. Mewtwo, Solgaleo, Ho-Ho, Necrozma. So this would be kind of scary, but I guess it does have a lot of play against the dragons. So if you want to just play it against the dragons and then cover its weaknesses here, I think that is actually an option for this Pokemon. I have not done a raid for this yet. How long is it out till? I mean, it's on. It's still on during this week, so I guess I have until at least Saturday to do one. Anyways, that is it. Like I said, I'll do a Beyond the Hype. I'll do a Beyond the Hype when Great League returns next week. So, as you're going to see tomorrow, it is Master League and Love Cup again. We're going to go on. I feel like one of my videos are going to be a rant video because this is just ridiculous. So that's unfortunate. We're just going to have to do Love Cup again next week. But when it follows up the week after and it's Great League, I will showcase this Pokemon to tell you how strong or weak it is. So you should rate it, but then I'll just avoid building it up until I tell you to. Or do what you want. But I'm just saying, if you want to save your dust and save candies, just wait until I tell you what the strengths and weaknesses are. Anyways, that is it. Thanks for watching. Hope you had a good weekend. And I will see you guys in the next one.